Welcome to the channel. Global ROM versus China ROM, a debate that keeps heating up. But what if I told you? The ROM everyone avoids might actually unlock smoother performance, fewer restrictions, and lower cost if you know what you're doing. Let's break this down, from chipset optimization to pricing and beyond. Global ROM is optimized for international users. It includes Google Mobile Services, GMS, Play Store, and essentials like Gmail, YouTube, and Google Maps, all certified and pre-installed. That means no setup headaches for most users. It just works out of the box. China ROM, on the other hand, skips these. It's not tightly bound to the Google framework. That means fewer background services hogging RAM and battery. It's cleaner, lighter, and a bit closer to a raw Android experience. Ideal for those who want speed and control. Now, one of the clearest wins for China ROM is price. It's often 20–30% cheaper than the global variant. Same hardware, lower cost. Example, Redmi Turbo 3 China ROM sells for around 16,000 to 18,000 pesos, while the POCO F6 Global with the same Snapdragon 8's Gen 3 launch closer to 22,000 pesos or more. You're saving thousands, which you can use for accessories, cases, or upgrades. But to be fair, Global ROM includes more localization support, stable OTA updates across regions, and warranty coverage from official stores. That's peace of mind, especially for non-techies. Here's where China ROM shines. By skipping many of Google's background processes, sync services, location checks, and auto starts, the chipset's resources go further. Phones like the Snapdragon 7 S Gen 2 Dimensity 8200, or even Snapdragon 8 series get better real-world responsiveness. App launches are faster, RAM management is tighter, and games run cooler under sustained load. But Global ROM wins in ecosystem harmony. Google's presence ensures deep app compatibility. Banking, Google Home, Android Auto, Smart Lock, and many security features work out of the box. For users embedded in the Google world, Global ROM is still the smoother long-term ride. You've probably heard China ROM has ads, and yes, older models had system ads. But on most newer China ROM devices, those ads are disabled by default or removable with a few clicks. What's surprising? Global ROM isn't always cleaner. It often duplicates apps, Google Photos and Xiaomi Gallery, Google Dialer and MIUI contacts, creating confusion. So while China ROM gives more control to disable things, Global ROM plays it safe with consistent branding, useful for less tech-savvy users. If you're in Asia, especially the Philippines, Indonesia, or Vietnam, both ROMs usually support the same LTE and 5G bands. China ROM phones work just fine in our region. No signal drop, no missing bands. But here's a frequent issue. DDoS SIM doesn't work properly on China ROM. The culprit? It's not the ROM, it's DDoS use of 700 MHz for 4G. Many Android phones, especially with China ROM, assign 700 MHz for 5G instead, creating a mismatch. The result? Weak signal or fallback to slower 3G. Quick fix? Force your phone to prioritize the 3500 MHz band N78 for DDoS 5G. It's more stable and widely supported. You can do this with apps like Network Signal Guru or via engineering mode if your device supports it. Meanwhile, Global ROM still adds extra roaming bands, ideal for those who travel often to Europe or the Americas. So if you stay local, China ROM is fully capable. But for international use, Global ROM gives that peace of mind. If you want stability, international support, and guaranteed Google compatibility, Global ROM is the safer pick. If you're confident setting up a phone, want better performance, faster updates, and more control, China ROM offers unbeatable value. This is Offbeat Tech PH, your deep dive destination for smarter tech choices. Subscribe if you're curious, and tell us, are you Team Global or Team China?